Government forces arrest an Indonesian Maute fighter in Marawi City. This comes a day after troops killed a straggler attempting to escape the city and a week after the military ended its combat operations against the Maute group. Our Rex Remito joins us live from Marawi. Rex, would you tell us more about this Indonesian Maute fighter?
His full name is Muhammad Ilham Syaputra, 22 years old, from Medan City in the western part of Indonesia. The police confirmed Syaputra entered the country through the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 1 using a fake passport, although CNN Philippines has obtained a scanned copy of his original Indonesian passport showing his personal details such as his full name, birth date, and the day when he obtained his passport. Lanao del Sur Police Chief Senior Superintendent John Guyguyon also confirms that ISIS leader Isnilon Hapilon invited Syaputra to go to the country and join their struggle in establishing a caliphate in Southeast Asia in Marawi. And Syaputra also told authorities that he was involved in the planning to bomb several military camps in the Philippines. He says this was their plan before attempting to conquer Marawi as the capital of the ISIS caliphate. But the plan was abruptly postponed since the Maute group suddenly engaged government forces in the Marawi siege.
I think it's one of the big blows that was dealt against our enemies kasi ayaw nga nilang may lumabas because of the information na may bigay doon sa kanilang pwesto.
So, he says Syaputra tried to escape by going to the river that separates the safe zone and the main battle area in Marawi. Upon reaching the shores of the safe zone in Barangay Luksadatu, he tried to negotiate with some Filipinos help him escape Marawi, but he could not speak fluent Tagalog. Also, his physical features, particularly the darker skin tone, were noticeably not of the usual Filipino. He was spotted by armed barangay tanods that turned him over to the police for interrogation. Guyguyon says he is not considered a fanatic Maute fighter since he did not engage troops until he died when he was arrested.
Ang sabi niya is that natakot na siya na wala naman silang pinaglalaban na. So he opted to baka sakaling makatakas siya.
Syaputra also reveals there are about 20 Maute fighters still left in the main battle area. They survived by hiding in canals and eating food looted from supermarkets. He says the remaining Maute fighters are looking at how to escape Marawi, but they're having a hard time. Guyguyon says there's also a possibility that the remaining fighters are waiting for reinforcements to reclaim some parts of Marawi. He says they will file rebellion charges against him. Now he's underway to undergo inquest proceedings at the Justice Department. And it's also up to the Indonesian government whether they will extradite Syaputra. Mitzi.
Rex, given Syaputra's revelation that there are 20 Maute fighters still in the war zone, is the military planning to reactivate its combat operations?
Well, according to Joint Task Force Ranao Deputy Commander Colonel Romeo Browner, that there's no need for them to reactivate the combat operations against the Maute group. Browner, however, did say that there's a need for them to intensify their clearing operations to look for the remaining Maute stragglers and also an increase of troops in the main battle area. But he also assured civilians in Marawi and the residents that there's no need for them to worry about the arrested Indonesian Maute fighter since the city is well secured from reinforcements. Mitzi.
Thanks very much for that update, Rex Remito, live from Marawi City.